Hi guys. Alright, so there was an earthquake in Manta, Ecuador, today, April 17, 2016. And this is probably the biggest earthquake in Ecuador, probably in a long time. They say several decades. 235 people are dead, as rescuers are using tractors and bare hands, hunting desperately for survivors in shattered coastal towns. Now, I don't think it's any surprise that Japan was hit, and now Ecuador was hit. The only question is, what's the commonality that was happening in Japan and Ecuador that we should be concerned with as to why the elites decided to unleash their super weapons to cause earthquakes? I don't know. But the magnitude was 7.8 and struck off the Pacific coast on Saturday and was felt around Andean, the Andean nation of 16 million. So, of 16 million folks, thank God only 235 died. Still a lot of people. And basically, it was felt as far away as the highland capital of Quito. Collapsing buildings, roads, you name it, were all kinds of weird things were happening. President Rafael Correa rushed home from a trip to Italy to supervise the emergency. The immediate priority would be to reach the people in the rubble, he said. Everything else can be rebuilt in time. Don't worry about it. Just focus on the people. The Vice President, Jorge Glas, visited the quake zone, which I don't think would be wise, but, you know, this probably happened yesterday, folks, if they're claiming it, but who knows. And he said that 235 have died and more than 1,500 people were injured. I'm not using Chrome, so I can't show you the figures, but you can view that statement. Let's see here. That's the fourth paragraph down. It said, two-liner, visiting the quake zone, Vice President Jorge Glas said 235 have died and more than 1,500 were injured. So this is a huge problem, folks. I almost wonder why there's a similarity between Japan and Ecuador as to what was going on, that they were targeted, especially by earthquakes. I don't want to say that they weren't, because we know that the technology has been around since Tesla. Tesla invented an earthquake device that was videotaped by the police, I think, a few years before he died. They asked him if he could do it. He built the machine, and he brought 2 buildings down with the machine, from what I understand, or something like that. And it was supposed to be something that was pocket-sized back then in the 1800s. Or whenever he did it. I forget the exact date. But they were old buildings or something, and he made them fall, he made them crumble. So no doubt that technology can be used inside something like CERN or some kind of transmitter inside one of the DUMBs in the area, or any number of other things. I'm guessing more than likely radio frequencies can trigger it along a fault line at a specific point. It can agitate the fault line. It can shift and cause vibrations, and that basically triggers the earthquake. No man-made missiles or anything need apply. And I guarantee you, with some good radio equipment, good power source, and probably half a year, I'd come up with the same technology that's portable. So, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, 235 people are dead in Ecuador. It's a sad day. 1,500 are injured. No doubt the death toll would probably go up 100 or 200 by tomorrow. So, it's a very sad day, folks. Pray, if you do pray. Also pray that, the people that are doing the earthquakes and stuff, the bankers, they're bringing everything down, are brought to trial soon before they can do more of this. And they're just basically exercising their super technologies, the same thing the supposed Nephilim did during Noah, the flood of Noah, and all the other natural disasters that time. Even though we know half the stories to be absolute, at different times in the world, but those technologies were around then, they're around today. So, 235 people are dead, folks.